Looks like someone's already been here before. Got some screws that are missing. So I got this DS Lite from Facebook Marketplace, and it says that the battery needs replacing. But we've just tested the battery, and it seems to be actually working fine. It's reading at 4 volts, whereas we need 3.7 for it to be operable. So battery's fine. That's not the issue. And like I said, so we've got some screws that are already missing, so this has been taken apart before. So we'll see if we can open it up and find out what the actual problem is. Could be a loose connector, could be some corrosion, damage, anything like that. Screws aside. So for these screws here, we've got 1, 2, meant to be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5th one in the middle. They are the tri-wing, so the Y type screws. I've got a 2mm here. Might not be the exact size needed, but it works. I'm not stripping the screws, which is really important. But I can see already the screws themselves are already somewhat stripped. I'm not sure if that can be seen. You can see they're not very good. Someone's definitely opened this up before. Screw. And we got 2 Phillips. So I've taken the feet off already. Those Phillips are hidden under those little rubber grommets. I don't have a charger for this. It doesn't come with a charger. It says 5.2 volts in. So I'll see if I can order one maybe from Amazon or eBay or something like that. But the battery seems to be at least fully charged. It's reading 4 volts and needs 3.7, so that seems to be a fully charged battery. I believe this just pops open. Nope, something's rolling around in there. We might have some loose components. That's always good. Yep, definitely something loose in there. What's loose? No, that's the volume knob. Put that aside. That's the power knob. Volume knob. Oh, there it is. What are you? See if we can zoom in a bit. I have got this component loose. What are you? You a resistor, maybe? Yes. Do a quick check. Make sure nothing else is wrong. Can't really see anything else. There seems to be a bit of flux or something here. Yeah. Could be from the factory. I doubt it. You see there, it's like a little bit yellow, discolored. If I pick at it a little bit, it comes away. So someone's definitely been in here and done something. That loose capacitor or resistor doesn't help. Charging port seems a little dirty here. Yep, a little bit of fluff, dirt. Triggers work fine. Seems might have come from here. See if we can pull up a diagram for the DS. So we'll just go there. This is just one I found online. And yes, L2, right there, seems to be where that thing's from. So, why don't we can temporarily set it up, I guess, just to double check. I'm thinking what the best way is to actually get this going, because we will need to get the board out if we're going to flow it and try and rejoin that resistor. If we use our soldering iron, we might not have to. Just a quick tap. But it's probably not worth the risk. Alright, so we'll pop these out. These are spring released. They definitely are spring released. So lift that up. How am I going to get those back in? Oof. Very great question. Wait, where'd the pin go for that one now? There you are. Keep those together. We'll zoom back out a little bit. Alright, we'll keep that one to the side. That's what we need to rejoin. Everything else seems okay, but we'll take it all apart. Double check anyway. So we've got the Wi-Fi with the antenna, which goes underneath that card. Really? Seems a bit strange. The normal DS, that's above. I don't know if it's worth me taking it all apart then. Now everything will go back. There's another Wi-Fi there. Be either for Wi-Fi or for Bluetooth or something. I believe this one has the same type of power as the normal DS. And then we turn on the light. So yeah, this one disconnects. That one looks to pop from the back. Maybe? Or maybe not. Let's have a look. Alright. Got the back case off, pull the triggers out. Wi-Fi board, does that come out separately? Surely not. I mean, it might. Where are spudging tools? Oh, yep, that's just clipped in somehow. Is that the connector there? It is. Alright. And then what? It's just glued down. Yep. So it's got a little bit of tape. Mitsumi. So this will be the Wi-Fi board. Put that away. Very surprised that this is actually behind this. I have to pull that out, which is annoying, because imagine getting that back in. Gonna get caught on something, guaranteed. Turn it around. There we go. That got out. Nice. There will be, yeah, so this definitely should be lifting. There it is. Okay. That's the ribbon cable for what will be probably either the touchscreen. I'd say touchscreen, and it's a 4-pin ribbon cable. Could do that. And then this can, no, that needs to come out later. That can be put aside, and then we need a Phillips screwdriver, which is this one. There is one screw because the other one's missing. Yep. And then this lifts up somehow. Not sure exactly how. Oop, here we are, lifting up. Slowly, so I don't tear anything. Ribbon cables are very fragile. Keep all those aside that are falling out. More buttons and stuff. Will come up as one piece, surely. There we go. Okay. Yep. So that comes out as one piece, and then we got the ribbon cable for the top screen. Should be able to just pry open somehow. There we go. And then pull that out. And put that to the side. Then grab these rubbers out. Put them back. I'll have to put those back in. Way, and then there is the connector for this lower LCD screen. Man, it's in there tight. That should be it. That LCD is now out. Put it back roughly in its place where it was. And now we can check this side of the board. There's some goop here. It seems okay, but yeah, there definitely seems to be something going on with the charging port. It's got some crap all up it. Hopefully that's not actually any corrosion or issues. The rest of the board seems pretty good. Apart from, yeah, some goop here as well. I'm really hoping the only issue is that resistor stopping it from powering on, but we will find out. Alright. Now we got this. Let me get me microscope. So many cables everywhere. Where did the video cable for that go? Over here. Underneath 100 things. micro HDMI into the HDMI. And then we can change the input. Turn that on. We got an image. Fit that to screen. Alright, won't be able to see much. Focus. Oh yeah, that's definitely where that used to be. Alright. Get this button here to hold it down. Maybe. Hopefully it can. Be careful not to hit any components though that are going to cause me trouble. Okay. Try and focus a bit. There we go. Turn the soldering iron on. Don't know if I've got my solder wick with me though. Well, likely one of a few things that I've forgotten to grab. Alright. Okay. Still clean these up a little bit. So I'm going to put some flux down. Just makes it easier for the solder to flow. Soldering iron's heating up. Try and avoid hitting anything on my desk. Oh. Those are the little legs of the capacitor, are they? Or the resistor, really? Yep. I'll have to get those away. That, I don't want any trash being on here. Oh. 50, I might turn that down. So it seems to be burning the flux quite a bit, but I've also got very cheap flux. But that wouldn't help either. You can see there, that's the leg of the resistor. Hoping that's not going to cause a problem. Putting it back on. Okay. Clean this off. You know what music it is that's playing. It's just on a random Twitch track thing. I'm losing some screws. I keep touching this area. I'll be right back. Right. And now, let's see if we can grab a little bit of extra solder. Actually, we might not need any. Let's see if this is enough here. All I need to do is touch up the 2 points. We might need some there. Ah, that is still rubbish there. Okay. Right. Alright, so get a little bit of extra solder. We need to put it here. Okay. Should be all we need. Don't really need a lot. And then need to grab this. And I need to grab this. Just make sure it's on the right way. So I'm assuming that's how it was sitting, maybe? Is that the top or is that the bottom? Who the heck knows anymore? I think that was the bottom. It's got the weird ridges. I guess it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to place that there and try and hold it in place with my tweezers. Push down a bit and then we heat this up till it sinks in place. Hopefully joins. Not going to be the cleanest job, I almost guarantee that. Okay. Now from the other side, with very little room. Just got to make sure I don't hit anything else. Heat up. Okay. Come on. Might be joined. Hoping it is. Seems like it might be. Turn that off. Don't burn the house down. We'll spray it a little bit. Some alcohol, isopropyl, and give it a clean. Flux is really burning for some reason. I don't know whether I've got the temperature up too high or it's just cheap old flux. I'm going to clean and get in under here just to make sure whether it's connected or not. Again, it's not the best job, I just need to see whether that's the actual problem. I don't know what that resistor does. Assuming it's got to do with power, but we'll see. Try and focus you up and see whether it is mounted or not. We did put it upside down. That's right, that's on there. That's mounted. Might not be the best. It is mounted, it's touching. There's a very fine gap. Looks like it might be a very fine gap there. We'll see that's enough for it to connect. Right. Turn this off. Just lost the screw again. Keep knocking it in the way. Move that cable out of the way, move this out of the way. And then we can test it with the multimeter and see whether we get a connection on there now or not. Problem with the DS's that I found is that unless you have everything plugged back in how it was, it won't power on. It will just turn off immediately. Yep. That's good and joined. So that was just in continuity or diode testing mode. And then I just tap somewhere else on the board to negative ground, and then I can actually check to see whether I've wired in and actually both sides of that are touching properly, which it is. So that's good. So now onto putting all this back in. These only go in one way as far as I'm aware. Doesn't mean you can't force it in a different way. Just wouldn't recommend it. So that goes there maybe? No, it doesn't. So this has one notch right opposite it, which means it's going to be the X button, which goes on the top, correct? This is the B button, which goes somewhere else entirely. B has a big notch, and then two notches left and right, which will be at the bottom. Where are my other ones? No, they're right next to me. Silly me. This has Y, it's going to go two notches, that goes there, and this will be A. Big notch. Turn it around a bit. There we go. Then the rubber goes on top. Just give that a quick clean. Put that on. I don't think these are notched in any way, just that the square in the middle needs to match up. And then that goes in like that. I don't think there were any other rubber pieces that came out. There's a screw. Alright, so now we have to get everything back in how it was. What went first? What went first? So this ribbon cable, actually, yeah, we'd have to do the screen first, because that lies down on it. It's fairly scratched up as well. Hopefully that's actually working. We will have to find that out. You can see that's the touch ribbon cable. It's got this black surround that just adds a bit of pressure for the touchscreen to work, because it's resistive touch. It's not capacitive, which means it relies on pressure differences as you push on this part of the screen. It knows that the pressure difference or electrical difference between here and here and here and here means that that's where you're pushing. Whereas capacitive touch uses the electrical current in your finger or any other item that produces that current to tell you where it's pressing down on. Okay, that should be in. Whether it is or isn't is a completely different matter. Okay, so that was like that. And then we have to hold it upside down like this. And then somehow attach this. DS is so hard to work on sometimes. Such fine little parts. This, yeah, this will open. So I can get this in. That needs to stay under. Don't push these out. Last thing I need is to worry about those as well. Not easy. No, I don't think that's the way I'm going to have to do that. First time for me taking this apart and trying to put it back together. Need so many different sets of hands. Try and get everything connected properly. I don't want to bloody rip a ribbon cable or something. Nope. Come on. Nope. One side's in. A little bit more. Second side's in. Pop it down. Come on, man. Yes. Alright. That's in. Then we gotta pull that away. Ish. Not all the way. Just a little bit. Pull this away. Touchscreen connector. LCD needs to slot in its place. That's all down and in. Alright. Not sure exactly how much of that you could see. Zoom out a little bit more. Get the touchscreen ribbon. Cable connected somehow. Can't see sometimes. Right. I will have to use this, I think, just to help me a bit. Because it's on an angle. Almost. My tweezers are not straight. They're slightly bent, annoyingly. Come on, you're going in. Stop coming out. Yep, keep going in. Just refusing to go in any more than that. I'm sure it's meant to go in slightly more. Will that be enough? I don't know. I don't want to damage it though. Yeah, I don't think that's enough. You can see here there's more flux here as well. Ridiculous. Yeah, something's going on with this connector. And cable itself is all buggered up. Okay. In, yeah, push. Ah, that's got to be all that goes in because it's got a little tiny flap that stops it. Maybe. Okay, that's in. This needs to be snaked under. I wonder if I can at least test it. I've got to screw that board down. Phillips. That's my Y. Here's the Phillips. This one screw that was screwed in. Go there. That will hold it in enough, I guess. I hope. Push this through. No. Might be easy enough. No, it's bending. Where are you bending, mate? Yeah, now you're stuck. What a bugger. Where'd you go? I've got no idea. Oh, come on. Who designed this? Maybe that's why someone probably desoldered this trying to get to it. Okay. Almost gonna need like a lead wire or something from the other side. Tape it and then pull this across. That'll probably be the way to do it in the end. Yeah, this isn't working like this. Okay. Let's see if I can turn it around, do it upside down. Because it does seem to just be hitting something and then bending inside, and then obviously when a cable bends, it's just going to start wrapping itself around instead of actually going all the way through. It's not rigid enough. To keep going. I don't even see it from this side. Definitely going through though. I need some wire. I think that's too thick, maybe. Wire or some rope. Yep, get that. Rip it, and then we'll pull some wire out of here. Somehow. There we go. Then we'll try and snake this through, which we've done. Great. And then we can wrap this around this a couple of times. Fold it on itself. And then we can hopefully bring that back through. Or is that now going to get caught on stuff? It already is. It hasn't even started. It's already getting caught. What is going on with this? What, now it's too thick? No, it's not. Surely. There we go. Started. There we are. Done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Maybe. Okay. Keep that for another occasion. Wi-Fi card. Oops. Slots in. Done. I think the black one went there and then the white one went here. That would make sense to me. I can't exactly remember. See if I can look at a photo. Yep. That photo. The white one goes here. If I can get it to sit on it. These tweezers suck. Okay. Ow. Stabbed me finger. Why are you not going onto the plug? Not damaged or something, are you? No, you're just being a pain. I'm gonna try and get the black plug on then. Easy enough. So why will the white one not go on? There we go. Just needed a bit more force. Not great, but worked in the end. Alright. This may now be a pain. How did this sit? The spring itself goes where? Does it like go in on itself and then springs down? This black cable needs to go out. I probably need to zoom in a bit for you guys to see anything. Okay. So this will go like this. The pin needs to go in that, and then this sits down. Yeah, perhaps. Seems to be working, so I'm going to leave it like that. This one's going to be annoying because the spring actually fell out. So I need to do... I need 3 hands again. Move that up. I need to get this in between it. With it facing which way? This way, I think. Okay, so I can hold that-ish. No, that's not enough. Okay. And the button won't lay down flat either. It's always helpful. Get that in there. Like that. A little bit down. And then drop the pin in. Yes. Ooh, what was that noise? Something moved. Damn it! Are you joking? It's so hard to get it in, and the pin just falls right out. How does that work? Wow. Look at that. See that? The amount of pressure I had to use? Okay. Ah, come on. Yeah, so this needs to go. I got the wrong one. I need the tall one to be, the bottom one to be on that side. Yes, so I need to flip this. So, it needs to go that way or the other way. How's this one? The bottom one. Put that on the right side, don't I? Yeah, left and right. Not that crazy. Yeah, so it needs to go in like this. I don't know why I'm holding it in the air. Because I'm just, yeah, gonna knock things. We go like that. Try and get the pin to sit in. And then have this come in and down. Stop touching these screws, man. Alright. That should be it for that. Need to get this power button and thing. What's this covered in goop in here? What the heck happened there? Who knows? Give it a bit of a clean before we assemble the rest of it. Push it around these edges. Throw all the finger crud, hand crud gets in. All those edges. What's this? It's from another DS. Okay. That back on. I forgot. Damn it. I've got to put these back in. The idiot. Yep. Alright. And now this will go in like that. It's in like that. And then this will go in. Yep. That's all in. That's clipped in. It's done. Buttons are good. Maybe. Moment of truth. Where'd I put the battery? Yep. No power. No power. Oh, am I even pushing the power? Yeah, definitely. So that wasn't the problem? Or is something not connected properly? That should be in. Those are all in. That's in. The screen should be in. Let's see with this open. Power switch. Nothing. No signs of life. So that, did I not heat it up enough? Lots of junk here as well still. Yeah. It's all on. It's all there. Maybe I didn't do a good enough job of this. Maybe. We'll do the resistors go a particular way. Maybe that one does. Well, there's no orientation as far as I know, as far as I can tell. So, unless I buggered something else up doing this, so. Which I mean, it's very possible. It doesn't look like it is touching very well. Can't see. Okay, that's definitely touching now. This one's definitely touching. What else is on here? I don't think there is anything else here that should really matter, as long as I plugged in all the screens and everything. The rest of this it's how it's meant to be, unless the battery is dead. No, we've got life. Look at that. We have power. I just didn't attach it properly. Alright. Touchscreen works as well. Ho ho! We're in business. Alright, clicking on that, power it off, done. Man, what a roller coaster. So go and place this back on. Double check to make sure that it's actually going to work now, that the resistor is on properly. It's the biggest thing. Maybe I'm hitting something that I shouldn't be. Bugger. Bloody go and fly in there. Okay. It's not liking the thing being there. Bloody hell. This, it's not liking this. Ah. The freaking button fell out. The trigger, sorry. Not button. Trigger. This one was easier to put in than the other one, I think, though, so. Is that a common thing? With one button or trigger for the DS is easier to put in than the other one? Okay, it's upside down. Of course it is. I'm a dummy. There we go. There we go. Well, that seems to be working fine now. Let us. Ooh, there was no audio. Is that because it was on low or the speaker's not working? It's another problem. Power first. Accessories and stuff later. Screw that in. I am missing another screw, aren't I? Yeah, I could swear I had another one. Ah, boy. I'll just steal some from here. Phillips? No, is that a Phillips head? This is a Phillips. Person before me lost some screws. Now I'm losing screws. Alright. I need at least one more in there or something, surely. Yeah, see, look at that. I'm missing, yeah, a silver screw and the black screw. Which I can see one here on my keyboard. The other one might be there too. Nope. Probably dropped down somewhere. But I can at least put this one in. Let's see if I can see it. Boom, 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 boom. I do not. Where would it have gone? Should have attached it to the magnets. But I didn't, because I'm a dummy. Let's steal this one. Okay, put the battery back in and watch it not work again. No, it's working. There we go. Top screen's not very bright. Speaker works, which is good. Top screen's very, very dull. Is there an adjustment for that, or is that because of me? Is this resistive touch, or is it capacitive? It's capacitive. It's resistive. Yeah. Stylus. It's very quick. Oops. Username saved. Year 2000. It's the exact same DS stuff. Yes. Put it back on. There's definitely something weird with that screen. It is very dim. Calibration. It's working. No, you probably can't see that. Yep. Oh. Choose which Game Boy screen you can use. Why do you need to shut down? I wanted to return to the home menu. It's very weird. This one's got a microphone. I wonder if the original one had a microphone. Can't really remember. The backlight on that might actually be faulty. Not really able to check or test that at the moment. I mean, could realistically, but let's have a look. Put these back. Okay, so it could be that I've damaged the cable when I was messing around with it. Oh, actually, that goes super bright when you open it and then dims itself down. It's so weird. Does this take Game Boy games or just Game Boy Advance games? That won't go in. Just Game Boy Advance games, it seems. Alright. Well, that's working. It's all done. For the most part. I have to look into it a little bit further to see why that screen is like that. But that's fixed. I've got a couple more that I need to take a look at. This is a DSi. This one works. But apparently the charging cable is busted. So let's see if you can see that. Apparently. That looks okay to me. Ish. It is a bit weird and a bit off. So we'll see if in another time we can replace that charging connector. I'll have to go get a charger first. That's the biggest problem. I don't have a charger. And then I've got a DSi XL as well that has a broken top LCD. So I'll have a look and see if I can get a replacement LCD, and we can swap that over as well another time. This one apparently charges fine. What are you doing? Turn off, mate. There we go. Does this have it's got a different type of charger? Or maybe this one has a faulty charger. Yeah, that looks like the inside of the charging connector's broken off. Is it the same type of charger? Looks almost identical, not the same. The outer sheathing's the same. Yeah, surely this one is missing its plastic surround. How's that going to be held in place? I'm pretty sure that's what's happened. The inside of that's fallen off, so I might have to do two of them to have a charging replacement. Either way, that's all I got for now. Hopefully that was entertaining for whoever's watching. And I'll catch you next time when we take care of those ones when the parts arrive. We'll have a look. Alright, see ya.